Alright, here we are back again with Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Minutes. And this time, this is day 2 in Destiny Lands, and we're still continuing the collect-a-thon by just gathering the food that we need for our little raft trip. So it requires 1 seagull egg, 3 coconuts, yellow coconuts I may add, and finally some mushrooms and drinking water. So certain trees will have the coconuts that we may need, and you can tell just by the way they look. And we only need 3 coconuts. Apparently, with 3 people can survive on 3 coconuts. They think that the outside world is literally just a few-day trip for them. Like, oh, we made it. There's a new sea. Guys, have you been sailing before? Sailing takes forever. Ooh, there we go. And I know where to get the last one. I'll tidy up on the other side, but let's go ahead and get some fishies. 3 fish to be exact, 1 for each person, and the fish are no bigger than Sora's pinkies. Alright, you can fight Tidus Walk-in Selfie again, and you can just fight them head on. So I think I can get a coconut from there. I never tried it before. I never go to this tree for a coconut. Oh look, you got a first try. Sweet. You got all 3 coconuts from the start. Alright. We have to get 3 mushrooms and then drinking water. And that's it. And we got the first of the mushrooms here, but something special about this mushroom. But before we get the mushroom, this is their private secret place for the island kids. And it kind of foreshadows the game, actually, in terms of, like, I guess the designers messing around. Like, there's Disney Castle, of course, and then we have, let's see, I guess a reference to Halloween Town right there. Then we got Donald. Chocobos. Love chocobos. Gummy ship stuff. Weird darkness stuff. But primarily here for this mushroom and to see this drawing specifically. Why does Sora look like Pac-Man? Seriously, the character model's different, guys. Not these character models. They managed to find these character models, no problem. Just smooth out their textures is all. Kyra's the artist. Seriously, Sora looks like Pac-Man. Aww. He wants to give her Papu fruit, but he knows he can't.
Who's there?
At least not at the moment.
I've come to see the door to this world.
I love Billy Zane. His voice acting was amazing in this game, but they had to take him away.
What are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness.
I love this ominous
soon to be completely
guy,
eclipsed.
The hooded figure. And it's weird, though.
Whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this.
In the series that that's just the heart under that cloak.
Where did you come from?
Nothing else.
You do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world.
I wish they had Leonard Nimoy planned this entire time. Like, they could have used him here, and then he comes back much later on in Dream Drop and Birth by Sleep. Many years later, like, what?
I'm gonna get out
that is
and learn what's out
foreshadowing.
A meaningless effort.
I mean, Nomura, he's a convoluted storyteller, like Kojima, all that jazz. Emil, well, the guy who wears the Emil mask for the Drakengard Nier series. I just call him Emil, because why not? Yeah, games like RPG games like Kingdom Hearts, they like to tell a strange story, and the weird thing is they kind of have things planned ahead of time. Like, this story has a significance, and you know that guy actually does come back in the series much later on, but he comes back, and it's just jeez, man. As for the story itself, I doubt it was completely laid out, but, you know, the pieces are there. Nomura just needs to find a way to make the pieces make sense. But overall, let's go ahead and go to the cove, where there's some new platforming stuff, and we find the rest of our supplies, such as the last 2 mushrooms, and something we got from Tyre, which will be drinking water. Alright, we have to top the Riku first. So let's go ahead and get the rest of the mushrooms. Push this rock. Oh yeah, pushing physics only existed in this game. As well as left-hand stuff. I mean, I think... I don't remember. I feel like Kingdom Hearts 1 was have more love put into it. But now all the love went to Kingdom Hearts 3. This protect chain, and we're gonna equip it too. We just get this mushroom. Alright, the last thing we need is drinking water, which we will not be allowed to get until we fight Riku, or should I say race Riku. Oh yeah. For those that don't know, the Final Myth series introduces a thing where, well, as of Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Myth, where if you play in the hardest difficulty, you get a special ability from the start, which is XP 0, which means you get no XP, therefore you're forced to play the game at level 1. Which is crazy, I know, but I don't have the skill to do that yet. Hopefully one day I do, but at this moment I don't have the skill set. Increase our defense. I think we have some items from the start. No, not yet, really. I think that's in beginner mode. We get like special stuff. But let's go ahead and talk to our boy Riku. Intentionally for the last time. Let's see, how about highway? What would you call it? What shall we call it? I know. Nah. Can it fit? Probably can't. Nope. Check the most for the... I'll also put it all together. Yeah, might as well. I know what that means. Watch this anime called Ruby. Shout out to Rooster Teeth. Alright. So this is where they force you, this is how they introduce the platforming in this series, at least the true tutorial of it. Somewhat like a forced tutorial. They don't really tell you like, oh yeah, jump here, jump there, here's this little obstacle, oh sometimes there's a little trap. Hey, you zip line too.
The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kyrie.
But, you know.
Wait a minute. Okay, on my count.
Alright, let's go for it. I'm gonna try to win, but it doesn't matter if you win or lose because what Riku's statement and what he just said before we started doesn't really come to pass. Like Riku's oddball reason for victory. It's the only time they really care about that day. Oh yeah, you can't attack. Normally, to extend my reach, I would swing my sword, but they take away your sword. They take away your command menu in general. But I win. Scores 4-0, get a pretty stone, and Riku's like, big deal, it's just an A, man. He's like, hey, but you said... And Sora makes that face whether you win or lose. Alright, so now we go ahead and talk to Kyrie. We already got most of the stuff that we need. Just need drinking water and we're all set. Did I get the mushroom here? I did. Okay. Alright, time to really talk to Kyrie. Hey, we get the yellow coconuts here too, but now that we have all three, we don't really need them. Alright, so... most people would think, oh, we could just go to the waterfall. That looks like drinking water. You're right. But this connects to that waterfall. And that's it. We just ended it here. And the story really picks up after the next cutscene. This is a Final Mix exclusive. We don't really get to see her. So she does. I mean, it's not exclusive. This moment right here in this chat is exclusive. But her like working on the thing, like the animation that she was working on leaning against the mast, that's always there, even the original version. And her saying, I'm just making good luck charm for the road.
You know, Riku has changed. What do you mean? Well...
How did Riku change? That's not right.
You okay? Sora! Let's take the raft and go! Just the two of us! Huh? Just kidding. What's gotten into you? You're the one that's changed, Kairi. Maybe.
I feel like they could have animated this scene better.
You know,
or at least in terms of like showing how much, you know, they have a relationship together.
Ready. No matter where I go.
I really want to see how Aqua's magic came into play for Kairi. Like,
right? Yeah, of course.
Because as we remember, for those that have been keeping up or know the series well, Aqua placed a little spell on Kairi where she would end up
can't wait.
with someone very important that would protect her from the darkness if her world should fall to darkness, and the world she ended up is Destiny Islands. Question is, how did she teleport? Was it just like instant transmission, or was she carried off in a ball of lights through the stars? You know, they don't really explain. They just say that she shows up during a meteor shower, and the mayor of the island adopted her because, you know, I'm like, oh, you don't have a family, little girl. I don't have a daughter. Come with me. It's the only time we see Pluto being normal. His bed stays the same. The bone stays there for until Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh man. P.S. Did you apologize to Minnie for me? Thanks, pal.
Oh dear, what could this mean?
I don't know why that little corner is.
We'll just have to trust the king.
Gosh, I sure hope he's all right.
He is.
Don't worry. We'll find
He's actually chilling with Aqua as we speak. I'm gonna stop.
Thank you, both of you.
He's actually in the realm of darkness as we speak.
You be careful
The
now.
entirety of
Both
Kingdom Hearts 1 happens during 0.2.
And to chronicle your travels, he will accompany you.
Over here!
Cricket's the name.
Cricket's the name.
Jiminy
Cricket at your service.
We
Rest in
hope for your
peace.
safe return.
The voice actor, I forget his
Help the
name,
king.
but the voice actor for Jiminy Cricket passed away years some time back, so it'll be weird to hear a different voice in Kingdom Hearts 3 if he comes back. I think they use a different voice actor in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. I'm not sure.
Jiminy, your world disappeared.
But Jiminy is a nice
It was
character to have. I don't know why they took him away. Well, they didn't take him away. He just wasn't
I'm the only
present.
one who made it to this castle.
So hopefully he does make a comeback in 3.
All right.
I mean, I'll be disappointed if that's not the same
You
actor,
mean
but
while
at the
we're
same
in
time, it's
other
like, it's
worlds,
Jiminy
we
Cricket.
can't
Come on, he's
bet
been with
on
us since
where
Kingdom
we're
Hearts
from,
1,
huh?
Chain of
gotta
Memories,
protect the world
0.2. I mean, Dream Drop this. I mean, he's been with us since 1, Chain of Memories, 2, Coded, and Dream Drop Distance.
Oh, I guess we'll need
Like, he's a part of the
dust when we
series.
get there.
He's part of the crew. He just doesn't talk that much, except in certain cutscenes like this one. Now he's just sitting in Goofy's pocket. This room is so big, yet so small. Hopefully they change costumes in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, I would like to have Donald and Goofy fight in these outfits. I mean, the outfits they end up getting is fine. It's just that it would be nice to see them, you know, actually fight with these outfits. We were close to getting that in Birth by Sleep with Ventus, but nothing. Donna's always mad. Everything is... If you can't tell, this is a Disney game. Somewhat. It's half Disney, half Final Fantasy. Mostly Disney, though. Which is fine, I don't mind. It's just that they really emphasize the fact on it in this right here. Like, mouse head here, mouse head there, here's a mouse head. Hey, how about this mouse head right here? The only cool scene with the gummy ship. Hopefully the gummy ship battles in 3. Oh my god, gummy ships are back in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm so happy! Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be the greatest Kingdom Hearts game ever. With all the love that they put into it.
Can't wait. Once we set sail.
That doesn't remotely look close like Sora and Kairi. What'd you do to the hair, Sora? What's with that cube with the star on it?
Oh no! The raft!
My only concern is the little piece of wood that we made. I want that shirt down there.
Dinner's ready. Come on down. Sora?
Sora? This is already sad. What is it with these blocks? And that's the only time we'll ever hear Sora's mom. I want to see her at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 just be like, you were late for dinner.
And Kairi's.
Oh no, he does go home. It's just that I want to see the interaction between his mom. Like, where have you been this whole year, son? I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom, I can save the world. Oh my god. Still wish I had dodge roll. Oh yeah, you can't fight these guys with the wooden sword, by the way. Not at all. You can try, but you can't hit them.
Where's Kairi? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
It's open.
What?
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We gotta
You
find
gotta find
Kairi.
Kairi's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
That one interaction with Terra just changed his perspective on life entirely.
Riku.
But then again, he's been like a very perceptive kid since he was a little kid. But like after his interaction with Terra, like when he got confirmation that there are other worlds out there, it's like I have to see them. I want to do anything to see these worlds. And in all honesty, the way they've written Riku is great. I like how he falls to darkness, his redemption, and now his full-on commitment to fighting for the light, even though he somewhat uses the power of darkness still. But they could have written him in a different way to where he would be bad up until Kingdom Hearts 3, where he would ask he would fight Sora one last time, kind of like the whole Naruto Sasuke thing. Like he would fight with you in the great big battle, and then it'll be one final battle overall. Like after you defeat Xehanort, it will be all the fanfics over. Like they could have done that. They could have.
Come on.
I wish I had dodge roll, but I don't. Like the way they could have done it is like, you know, Riku realizes that, you know, his quest for power isn't worth what's going on at the moment in time, at least with Xehanort leading the charge of it. So he goes through the trouble of accepting, realizing that he has friends and, you know, fights along with Sora and Kairi, which is fine. Or like, he betrays Ant in one point and does things where he's trying to understand what goes on in the world, and Mickey still tries to save him from time to time, but you know, it doesn't really work.
Come on.
I'm leveling up at this point, by the way.
Come on.
They don't really, these guys don't really hurt that much. Especially when they only give you 1 XP. Get into potions. 12 more. That's no problem. Once we level one more time, we're gonna continue. We're gonna wrap up this episode. This part, I should say. But yeah, Destiny Islands is fallen to darkness because Riku decided to open the door. I think we're getting defense increase, or I think we already got that.
Come on! Come on!
Strength increase. Like, how strong are we? That's the question. 2 hits now. Sweet. Alright. I'll just clear the ones that are in my way. Just like they have to bonus XP. If I go in the water, more will come out. Edit. Okay. Awesome. Cool. I have to have the key layout for whatever reason, even though it will go away.
Kairi! Sora...
She still has her heart at this point. Once you look at her eyes. A lot of wood. The heartless fart, he farted, didn't he?
Whoa!
Sora's like, how am I still alive? Oh man, I'm gonna be late for dinner. First instinct is to fight it, because I am not a quitter. Mama is no quitter. Man, did just get a strength increase, so... Is this the one I'm waiting for? Yes, that is. Alright, I'm just gonna climb up. This is a completely different dark side of what we dealt with before. Hey! Defense increase. Already at level 4, are we? Good. Good. No, wait. Wow. I'll check the level once I...
Oh? Oh? Look! A star's going out!
Come on, let's hurry.
This is one of my favorite worlds, and I was so happy in Dream Drop Distance how they made it bigger and added some extra stuff and merged it with The World Ends With You.
Where's that key?
Hey, you know, maybe we ought to go find Leon.
What does Mickey know Leon?
Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that,
What do you know, you big Toyota?
what do I know? Come on, Pluto!
Goofy is smart. If Donald would have listened to Goofy, they would have met Sora and everything would have been hunky-dory. Here he is, our hero. Napping on the job.
Oh.
Nice chubby face.
What a dream.
Nope, it's not a dream.
This isn't a dream.
Pluto's like, reality check.
Oh, where am I? Oh, boy. Do you know where we are?
Would you like to be my friend?
Hey!
Why did I always run away? Sorry, I can't have pets. Alright. Yeah, we're at level 5. Okay. I'll stop when we save. Alright, so here we are in Traverse Town, where we get to introduce to NCPs. Yay! So, and some of these character models get reused, at least in Agrabah, which we'll notice much. So let's take a good look at these faces. You know, this guy, our fake Tidus, with the worst sleep that he's ever gotten in his life, and our lady here. In the Kingdom Hearts manga, she actually has a role. Not a nice one, but she has a role. Alright. So, we'll sightsee, and then that's Pirate. But right now, let's meet our first of the many Final Fantasy characters we see in this game. It's only a kid. A kid named Sora. I'll skip through these, because the chit-chat's not really... It's basically just Sora just trying to figure out where he is, and so it says, why don't you just explore the town and see if you find what you're looking for, and that's it. So, we're gonna save and call it a part. Level 5 already. Alright, that's it for this part. We'll continue by finding our footing, leveling up a bit more, and of course dealing with the boss of this world. But if you like this video, like, comment, and if you feel like it, subscribe. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.